see people. Oh.
I'm gonna start letting people in, okay?
All right, everybody ready? Nervous, so nervous. Okay, you go back. You're too big.
I was just looking at this, Phyllis.
That's
That's your
Nancy.
camera. Oh,
That's Nancy. No.
that's Nancy.
Where's that Phyllis?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. For the time being, is it possible for you to turn on your camera and your voice and we can say hi, that I know I speak to live people? Young. I have Chloe. Hi. That's hi, Jules. I have Chloe. I have Donna and John.
Jules, since we can see you, I just want to ask you, where are you zooming in from?
From Baltimore.
Oh, great.
Baltimore,
Great.
wonderful.
And you have a spa in Baltimore?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Do you already have the Mesobotanica pen?
I do. Yes, thank you.
Okay. How long have you had it?
For about a year.
Oh, wonderful.
You got it from us
Yes, at the Philly show last year.
last year. Oh, wow.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Great.
And I hope, have you started using it?
Yes, I have been using it. Yeah.
Very good, very good. And hi, Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
And where you from, Chloe? Can you hear us?
Hi,
Okay, there you are. I think you might be freezing up a little. Oh, there you go. Hi, Chloe. Where are you located?
I'm in Lock Haven, Pennsylvania.
Oh, where?
Is that
Right in Lock Haven.
what major city are you by?
State College or Williamsport. I'm in between those two.
Okay,
Oh.
okay, more west because we're like Philadelphia side, so you're
Yeah.
more west.
Yes.
Okay, oh
Yeah.
good.
And we also have Donna. Is that Donna?
Oh, but hold on. I wanted
And
to
this
ask
John.
Chloe,
Chloe.
how long do you have the pen?
I did. I just got it at this year's Philadelphia show.
Oh,
Okay,
awesome,
wonderful.
awesome, good. Well, welcome.
Yes.
Thank you.
John, hi,
Yeah, hi.
how are you?
Yeah, very good. Okay. So we met you guys at last show last Monday. Yeah, last week.
Johnson Pro.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, awesome.
Oh,
Great,
good,
great,
dear.
good. Glad you're here.
Wonderful.
And
Me,
do
they
you
were
have the Mesobotanica pen?
do you know? Oops, I'm sorry. Are you muted? You need to mute yourself. Right
John,
here.
do you have the Mesobotanica pen?
We have a full service salon spa. We have hair, facial, massage, nail care. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Where are you located?
we in North Virginia.
Oh, Northern Virginia. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you drove all the way up from Virginia for the NASM Pro. That's wonderful.
yeah. We just around 15 minutes to the White House.
Oh, okay.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, North Virginia, very, very close to meet the president.
And also, Donna.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. So,
Yeah.
you know, the while we talk, then you can mute yourself. Let me just go down. Hi,
Hello.
Donna. Hi.
Nice to see y'all. I am good.
So
Can you
where?
hear?
Yeah, we can hear you. I hope you
Okay.
can hear us.
Yes,
And
I
where
can.
you're located?
I am in Roanoke, Virginia,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
and I learned about your product over a year ago, and had started at a new company and have worked into opening aesthetics for her. And so a couple months ago, we started using the Mesobotanical and have loved it. got really great response back from our clients, and within a couple treatments, other people notice a difference in their skin and or make comments. So I had one this morning that particularly said, yeah, I had someone this week ask what I was doing, you know,
Okay.
and she's on her 3rd treatment.
Oh,
Okay,
wonderful.
wonderful.
Are you taking pictures, I hope?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay.
Befores and afters. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
most important. Wonderful, Donna. Thank you. Welcome.
And who's
And
the
who
next
else do
one?
we have? We have somebody on an iPad, and I can't pronounce your name. Miyaki. And then we have Synergy Skincare. If you'd like to say hello, you're welcome. If you don't want to, I guess that's okay too. But I think we've given some time to let everybody come in and a little introduction. So I'm going to turn this over to Phyllis, and she's going to start with her introduction because she's the president of Sachet Skin Therapy, and her husband, her first husband, MIT graduate, and he was the developer, creator of the patented technology that then Phyllis took into developing the Sachet Skin Therapy. So I'm going to pass it over to.
And also our Nancy will mute, and I think she will to close everybody's image, right? What do you say?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can.
I can mute everybody. That's no problem.
Everybody muted, but if you don't want to be on camera, you can just
Turn
close
it
your
off.
camera.
Yes,
Um,
always.
Before we get started, don't forget to write your email in the chat box so that we have your email so that we can send you the recording of this training.
Oh, right. Important.
So on the chat, if you don't know how to do it, like me, I don't know how to do it, then you can ask Nancy. She will help you afterwards. So you can stay behind, and I mean, she will help you. Thank God I have so many helpers here. So hello everyone, and my name is Phyllis. My last name is Shay, so that's why the company is really the company really is an R&D company in 1980, started in 1985. So start from 85 until now, you know, we've been, I'm so messed up. So maybe Nancy, can you turn off their screen? Then I will just look at my own screen.
Oh, because I think we get the comments that are coming up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody's putting their yeah.
Okay. So Sachet, Sachet is really means thank you. It's my last name, double sound. And the Congress is really the pharmaceutical. We own the patented technology. And the patented technology is really to help the penetration of the active ingredients. So we were on the pharmaceutical end. Now we switch to skincare. So with the Sachet, everything we have for the nourishing part, they all has PET technology built in. So why during the pandemic, we have about 60, 70 or 80 products, but during the pandemic when everything's so quiet, so me and my scientists, we're thinking, let's use this quiet time, let's recreate something. And at that time, I have some acticians suggested, how about the different machine, they will penetrate, they suck them back. So she said, why can't we create something? We can feed the skin instead of sucking them back. We can infuse them into the skin. So that was really the driving force for us to create using the pen. Because personally, I don't like microneedle. I hate the pain. I don't want anything causing pain. So when I had one testing, the microneedling is like, oh, this is too painful. Can we do something without the pain? And that's why we look into the nano pen. And for your information, I want to speak a little bit between the nano pen and the microneedling because they are not the same. Microneedling is created little channel on your skin. It's really break your top layer to create the channels. And so many people have the wrong impression that, oh, if I create a little channel on my skin and then I put down something on my skin, they will fall into it. No, your skin is not remain as a whole there and let everything drop in. No, you create a little hole. It's really to your skin is irritations. Once you have irritation created on top of your skin is a living organism. They will react to the invasion, and then by stimulating your skin, producing thicker to do the healing part. And during that healing part, that you created a little channel. That's the which stimulate them for the collagen, for elastin. So that was the science behind the micro needle. But on the other hand, when we create the nano needling, which the purpose is to infusion. Infusion means you can create so many active ingredients and make them penetrate slowly through your top layer to your basal layer. If you have the ingredient to your basal layer, they won't causing, if you break your skin and you bring in all the ingredients, it may cause irritations and the reactions. But if you infusing them, they won't causing irritation. And we've been very careful with our ingredients. So that's the biggest difference. The nano needling is for infusion. Micro needling is for invasion, which is causing your skin react by healing themselves. So that's the biggest difference. And then let me introduce you our educator, Catherine Williams. She just joined to my company, but she had 40 years experience behind her. And she is an esthetician, a professional esthetician. On top of that one, she's also a makeup artist, and she's masseuse, licensed massage, and she also specialized in aromatherapy and herbology. She knows nutrition. She knows a lot, and I'm so glad she joined us. And make it special, she is a makeup artist, and she was in the Hollywood for
20 years.
20 years, and then she been doing on those famous people like Quincy Jones, Johnny Depp, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and Shannon, Molly Shannon, and Oscar winner Louis Fletcher. So it's my honor to introduce you, Catherine.
TH is always hard to pronounce. Very good, Phyllis.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did a
She
great job.
takes over.
Okay, hi, everybody. Okay, that was a very lovely introduction.
Introduce her.
And Teresa, our model, is also sometimes I'm never sure where to look, but I'm going to talk to myself over here. Teresa is also a professional esthetician and has been using the Sachet products for over 10 years. She's also getting close to her 62nd birthday. So one of the reasons I really want to point that out too is because she has been using the Sachet product for over 10 years and she's over 60. And when she told me that, I'm like, wow, you look fabulous. But that's the whole point of being an esthetician, helping people and finding all the right products to help people change their skin. And that's what's so beautiful about Sachet skin products is the patented technology that it's designed that it can really get down into the basal layer where that's going to really change your skin. And then as it's reproducing cells, they're going to be healthier cells. So then we can reduce the signs of aging. So we know women, we no longer have to look our age, the beauty of the esthetician world and the technology. So even, I've watched the technology change since the 80s. So now here we are with nanotechnology. And nanotechnology isn't just in the esthetician world. Nanotechnology is also becoming larger in the vitamin and nutrition world because the way that the body can absorb it. If you're taking vitamins, then if you're not digesting properly, you're not going to get the effects of the vitamins or sometimes the food. Digestion is a big thing. We're not going to talk about that, but we're going to talk about just skincare and nanotechnology and how it can help your clients and yourself to slow down the aging process, because that's really what we want to do. And Teresa is looking into your what's the word I'm looking for? Private label. So we also private label. So Teresa's been talking to Phyllis about how she would like to private label and things like that. Does anybody have any questions? Because every once in a while I'll stop and ask if anybody has any questions or thoughts that they've had and why you're here, because I just don't want to be talking and doing things and maybe not address somebody's concerns. So if you do, I guess, Nancy, if people raise, I'm new to technology as well. So Nancy, I guess if people want to raise their hand, or if you just want to unmute and yell things out, you're welcome. I'm going to wear my mask just because I hope you can hear me. I don't know, maybe not.
You don't need to.
So, and then I do like to wear gloves. And I'm going to start with a little cleansing of the skin. Ooh, that's a lot. These words you never want to hear too much. Oops. But otherwise, I wouldn't get any of it off. Okay. So with the treatment, you can just start with a gentle cleansing, and everything, of course, is always based on what's going on with your client and their skin and what it is that they're looking to achieve with their treatments. But, and also for time purposes, I'm not going to go into great detail with, you know, certain things like cleansing, but I know we really want to get to the Mesobotanica. But I also want to be able to show everybody some of the simple steps and how easy it is to actually do this treatment. I know another time somebody had asked me questions about when should one do the extractions. So with a facial treatment, you want to cleanse first. You can also steam in the beginning. But if you're doing extractions, you want to do them before you do the Mesobotanica and pen, because of the ingredients. Because then when I start, I'm going to go in, we're going to start with the pre-treatment and the detox solution. And with the pre-treatment, oh, sorry, I don't know. Can you see that? With the pre-treatment detox, okay. Formulated with ingredients that are antimicrobial, all the anti things, antimicrobial and antibacterial and antiseptic. There's the word. So it's got colloidal silvers and gold, colloidal gold in there. I do want to, if I can get this open, I do want to show you a little bit about the pen and how it works. All right, I can't do that. Complicated with gloves. There we go. Where's Vanna White when you need her? Okay. So now. So then, because again, people are, you know, there seems to always with estheticians, there becomes a debate about how people feel treatment should be done, or what is effective and what isn't effective. Let's see, in the camera, here we are, wait, there we are, okay, we're in the camera. Okay, so this is the nano tip. So you can see realistically when it's, for those who don't have the product, so this gets inserted. And when it's, I'm going to insert it too. So this device is pushing. Where am I? Oops, wait, can you see? So, okay, so it's pushing. So this is the true technology here. So I want you to think about it like it's like a jackhammer. And it's nanotechnology, which is why we don't want it to be at a 3, because it's just not necessary. And again, the layers of the skin, it's not that deep, meaning they're very fine. You know, we're still dealing with very fine layers of the skin. So to have like a really hard pounding, it's not necessary. Plus with Shea products, with the penetration system, it is going to get down in there. This just helps to facilitate the delivery, which is why it doesn't have to be an aggressive treatment. And then that's why there's also no downtime. So it's inserted, and then to turn it on, you press and hold the button. And again, there's a teeny little dot, but this shows you where you're gonna have your settings. So the lowest setting, of course, is 0, the right direction. The lowest setting, of course, is 0, but then you want to start at 0.25. So that's on, and then you want to press 1 and 2 more times, so that gets you to the right speed. And even if I touch the tip, all I feel is a vibration. And you can see that it's not broken. You know, the needles, the micro needling, it would break the glove, but with the nanotechnology, it's not going to do that. It's really about the pounding, for lack of a better word. So I'm going to start with the pre-treatment. And again, very easy. You want to turn the bottle upside down. And this is a squeezed top. So I'm just going to do 1 drop because her forehead is much smaller. Some people have larger. So based on the size, you can use up to 3 drops. But it's you don't want to oversaturate. And you also don't want to be rubbing the product in. That's what this is for. Okay, I just want to make sure. And because the forehead is closer, is thinner, you don't have as much muscle or fat in there. There are muscles, but not, you know, a lot of fat. So, so you don't want it to be as strong. And then with the Mesobotanica pen, you can go and you can do circles, because again, we're not cutting the skin. There we go. Okay.
Are you going to explain how the nanotechnology works and expediting penetration of the product?
Phyllis is good with that.
That's right.
She's got the science behind it. But while I'm doing this, and then we're going to ask Phyllis to explain a little bit more about the nanotechnology and how it works.
Okay.
But I want to say, as she's doing that, I can do this so we can multitask here. But when you're working around the eyes, that's when you want to dab. And you can do the eyebrows if people have tattoos, things.
Yes. Microblading.
Microblading. You want to be careful there. You can also work directly on the lips and around the mouth and around the nose and nasolabial fold. And again, the more, what am I talking to? The more sensitive areas, of course, then you'll do more dabbing like that. Okay, so then I'm going to just turn you a little bit to the left. And with the Mesobotanica pen treatment, it is a 4-step process. So the detoxing, of course, is our first step. And I try, there we go. And you still want to be able to pull the skin taut a little bit while you're doing this. And Teresa, on the side of her face, you can see she's got a little bit of sun. I don't want to say damage, just, you know.
Melasma. Yeah.
Are you with the melasma?
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel to you?
It's fine. I feel Just a little vibration, that's it.
Okay. Oops. My hands get in the way. And you'll see, because now it's it's not as smooth. That's the penetration. It's absorbed into the skin, and that's really all we want. We don't, here I can see a little shininess. So then I just go in and help the product infuse into the skin through the stratum cornea. Look at that. All right, let's do the other side. All right, and then actually I'm on the cheek. So when you are on the cheek, you can turn the pen up to 0.05
Or 75.
or 0.75, depending on the sensitivity of the client or the treatment that you're doing. You have options. But again, with the Mesobotanica pen, you can just work however realistically it is comfortable for you. The way I'm working now is because I'm trying to make sure that you can see everything on the camera. So you can.
Can I interrupt?
Oh, please
while
do.
you are doing it?
Please do.
Because I do have client asking, esthetician asking, oh, she only feel the vibration, there's no pain. And she said her client wants some pain. If they have pain and they feel there's something working, if only vibration, they feel like, oh, it's not really working. But infusion is different from microneedling. Microneedling, you may feel some pain because you're poking your skin. For vibration, it's really for infusion. Infusion, it doesn't need to be, you feel the pain with it. So that infusion is for penetration. Penetration, you just, as long as you feel the vibration, that's good enough. So you can just put up to 0.5, 0.75. The most is just 1. So if you also do the, if you did extraction, so extraction, you go around for those extraction area. At the very end, you can stamping the area for to kill the bacteria, but not from the beginning. You don't want it spread.
Does anybody have any questions?
You can type it on the side, and Nancy will remind us if some question coming in. Because now we put the screen is as the big one, so we don't see everybody.
And how does that feel on your lips, Teresa?
Perfectly fine.
Okay, fine.
I could sleep during this.
Yeah, you can. Oh, what happened?
What happened? Okay.
This is only the first step. First step is try to deep cleanse. So you really do want to do a very thorough job, but you don't need a lot, but you want every area that's being cleansed, and the deep cleansing with antimicrobial, antibacterial. So this will be, once you finish this one, you can feel the skin nice and clean, very smooth already. So the first step is to me is very important.
The other thing, I was talking earlier with Phyllis before today started, because there's a lot of vibration that goes on, but I think we should also consider that it's also affecting the lymphatic.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're working, you still want to, think about lymphatic drainage. And the way that it's vibrating will also stimulate the lymphatic and help the skin to look younger and help to reduce a little bit of the puffiness as well. So again, more benefits.
Especially around the eye area, the puffy eye. So you want to do the lymphatic drainage practice around the eye by stamping them and push them to the side of the ear area, and then later on you can massage them.
And you know, and again, because it is around the eye area, we always want to be a little more gentle. And a lot of treatments, they don't want you to go into the orbital. That's a hard one. But with the nanotechnology, because you can, and it's also important to get around the eye area because that's also a place where aging shows up pretty darn quickly. And because it's thinner. So yeah, it's a very versatile pen, easy to use, whether you are a seasoned esthetician or somebody new who's learning. Okay, so that's the first pass. And you can see that she's not shiny anymore, which means that the product has penetrated. And again, that's the most important part. Because we just don't want to put products on the skin superficially just to sit there and moisturize. It smell good. I mean, it's nice to have things that smell good, but we really want them to be effective as well. All right, so I'm going to turn this back down to 0.25. And now I'm going to go in with the exfoliation solution. Phyllis, do you want to talk a little bit about how you developed?
The exfoliation, which you have put out the ingredient list and was pulling out.
There.
So exfoliation, we created for the second step, for people have blemish and the dull skin, you want them exfoliate rather than exfoliate TCA or of a strong one. This is limited but infused. So we have 5 acids in this little serums. It has glycolic, we have lactic, and we have azelaic. I hope I spelled it right. And we also have mandelic and malus acid. So total, the acid together is 16%. We made the pH is around 3.4. So it's acid enough, but it won't so irritating the skin. So with this one, and we have some buffer for the ingredients. So what she does, I mean, you can do all over the face or target certain areas. So like you don't need to do on your lips or on your nose.
Oh,
So do we have someone want to ask questions, or if not, you can mute yourself. Or you want to speak to us, then you can unmute and talk to us.
no.
Okay, so with this acid, so you again, you want to do especially the cheek area, so you can concentrate on those area, and but certain area, not around your eye area, you don't want to do exfoliate around your eye area. So you just need to around 3 drops around your cheek area, you know, and even sometimes you don't need to exfoliate your forehead. So mainly on the cheek area for the blemish area, or overall, if it's the skin looks very dull, then you can do all over your skin. Yes. So you put the liquid serums on top of your skin. If your pen starts sucking like a lot of things on top of your skin, that means you put too much. But it should be enough for it suck.
But not here. It's more on this side.
Yeah, if they sucked up, they won't going back. So it's okay. It's just pounding. It's pounding on your skin. So any area you still have serum left, you can go over it. So until it totally disappeared. So it really guides yourself with the serums.
No, it's And after the treatment, then, you know, if you're, when you're continuing on with the facial, because we're going to do that too with a cooling gel mask. You can do that, and then you can go in with some facial massage and then finish off with whatever products.
Hey,
Yeah.
Catherine, sorry to interrupt, but Bliss had a question. There's no need to hold the skin tight, correct?
There, you do want to hold it taut. Sometimes it's a little hard for me just because I'm trying to make sure that so that you can see in the camera. So it's a little awkward at the moment for me, but you do want to have the skin taut a little bit.
Yeah,
Right.
you don't want your skin go with the pen, you know, pulling your skin. So you want to make sure it's just make it, what do you call taut, and then you just go over it.
Okay, but again, you can see where it's like sticky. That means it's been infused. And that's what we want. And that also means then you know, don't need a lot of product too. So then that becomes a very cost-effective service to provide. Spas are charging anywhere from $135 to $150
185.
or $185 depending on your market and where you're located.
To do this whole facial,
To do the whole facial.
and how long from start to finish should you count on doing this? Half hour, 45 minutes?
If you charge them 150, you don't want just 30 minutes facial. So you will do before, you will do something afterwards, but overall the treatment itself, it's about 20 to 30 minutes. Once, you know, in the beginning, you're not familiar with how does it work, you do slowly, that, you know, that will cost you about 30 to 40 minutes. But once you get used to it, how to do it, it's very easy. It's about 20 to 30 minutes, you can finish. But you can, you know, I don't know, it depends on how many layers you're going to put it on. So we recommend four type serums because it's too much. Your skin cannot absorb anymore because your skin has a limit how much they can go in.
Okay, so the next product that I'm going in with is the brightening solution. So this is the second step. So the second step actually includes two products. The first product is the exfoliation, and then it also includes the brightening solution. But depending on, again, the client's skin, you can use the exfoliation over the whole face or just spot treatment. Again, with the brightening, you can do the whole face, or if you can also then do spot treatment. So the second step, you've got options, which are awesome. Life is better with options, right? Okay, so then and again, it's easy to adjust. I don't know where the camera is. So I'm starting back up at the where's the numbers? There we go. Okay. No, that's the wrong number. I'm going the wrong way. There we go. There we go. Tiny little numbers. All right, there we go.
And put on the speeds.
Did we talk about the speeds? I don't think so. Do you want to talk about the speeds?
So it all started with the green light. You press it down, it started. And if you continue to press 2, 3, and 4, that will go faster and faster. It's just, you know, control the vibrations and go faster. So I usually like at speed 3, you know, you turn it on and 1, 2, 3, or 2 or 3. So enough force to help the pounding on your skin to cause it to penetrate. But for the eye area, you want to go slower, then you can do that.
Now I know I can start seeing changes in her skin already.
So this is like instant, but especially for the hyperpigmentation, you know, the pigmentation, it doesn't coming in overnight. It's really built up with the sun damage, throughout the years, and with the hormonal changes throughout the years. Really depend your age bracket, right? And then your where stage you are in. For the younger skin, when you're during the still having childbearing age, then it's your hormonal changes, because I believe is your estrogen determine your pigmentations appear on your skin during pregnancy and after childbearing, after delivery. Usually the hormone change, it will causing more hyperpigmentations on your skin. So with the changing of the hormonals, that really depend on your internal, your hormonal settle, balance back, and that hyperpigmentation will gradually go away. It's not determined by the ingredients, but for the sun damage, the sun strike on your skin with UVA or UVB light and causing your DNA and causing your skin react to the sun damage, and they will producing melanin to protect your skin. And those sun damaged pigmentations can be used by the ingredients. So we here we use many active ingredients for the brightening, like the tranexamic acid, the 4-butyl, I cannot pronounce it, and then niacinamide.
Science is hard for everybody.
Yes, it's the
Tough
long
words.
word. And then the vitamin C and the morals, apple. I mean, all this active ingredients, once we bring them down to deeper, they do causing your skin, especially with the infusion. When they go deeper, they will lighten up, try to reduce your, what was that term? That was
Melasma.
yeah, try to reduce melasma by reducing the peptides,
Pigmentation.
the pigmentation producing. They have a special word. I cannot think about it. But anyway, to reduce the pigmentation is the biggest challenge to us as a scientist, a formulator. We try, but you cannot expect for one treatment and all your melanin go away. No, it never happened that way. If some ingredient said, oh, just after 20 minutes, after one day, your melanin will go away, be aware, be careful. Anything instant is not good for your skin. Besides just glow and those, okay. But if they say, I saw some on YouTube, it's like your pigmentation you can just massage them and they go away. That's not real. That's fake. Or that's damage your skin more than benefit. Pigmentation is really wait for your new skin grow back. When they have lighter pigmentation, then your original, all those old pigmentation were taken away. They will raise up to, because pigmentation very deep, and then they will stimulate, they will go up. So sometimes they will, like when you first treat it, they will become darker because they are floating to the top, but eventually they will go away. So combining with the exfoliate sometimes will speed up the take away the hyperpigmentation. So nothing instant. And also don't expect this one treatment. They need go home. Continue with home care. So I usually ask them to use the lightening serums. We do have 2 acne serum, lightening serum. One is for maintenance with HQ free. Hydroquinone. HQ means hydroquinone. Hydroquinone is really the only ingredient FDA says it will work for the hyperpigmentation. But I believe during the testing for so many companies, they put 10%, 20% for the darker skin, and they will become, what do you call those big skin become white?
Hypopigmentation.
Hypopigmentation. It's, oh no, it's make it too much. So that's why FDA coming in control for the general consumer, you only need 2%. So we have the regularly hydroquinone with 2%. That should be home care. And we also have one without hydroquinone. let you want to say something.
I do. I just want to show, so we're going now into the third step, and that's with the vitamin complex. I always confuse vitamin complex with vitamin C. It's not vitamin C. It has vitamin C, but it's a complex of the vitamins of A, C, E.
Yeah,
ACE?
and ACE and botanicals, because antioxidants is the main. Here, they
What
still
happened?
have them.
Oh.
Nice. No, I was just
Oh.
feeling my skin. It feels fabulous.
Uh-huh. So antioxidants,
what's it
the
for?
main purpose of antioxidants to fight free radicals. And free radical is the main reason causing your skin aging. And free radicals also causing the hyperpigmentation, everything. So that's why sachet is really based on antioxidants as our base cream, base serums, everything. So here, even after, for reducing pigmentations and for the, what's the other one, exfoliate, I still want you to, the final step for your skin is for antioxidant to feed the whole skin, make them get enough antioxidant to fight the free radicals, which will slow down your aging process. When you slow down, you know your skin grow 1 layer every 28 days. And when we're getting older, it will getting slower, maybe 38 or 48. That's the sagging coming in. So how do you know your skin is getting better? If we can recover them back to every 28 days or 38 days, then your skin grow, the new layer continue to grow back. Then your skin will become thicker, and the thicker skin will has less wrinkles because the thickness will reduce the sagging, the wrinkles. So with antioxidants will help to firm back your skin.
Phyllis, how often shall someone have this treatment done?
Okay, so we if they want to see some result at the very beginning, once a month is just not enough. So we want them to do, especially when you're taking pictures, you want to show before and after. So we recommend that you sell them a package of 4 or 5, give them a special deal, and then bring them back every 2 weeks, or even better, every week. I have my some esthetician coming back for the beginning, especially with melasma. I try to bring her every week for the first 3 treatments, and then home care, and then you see the improvement. For the skin to improve, you really need a month, to show the better result. But if you every week, if you're feeding with the active ingredient, that will showing faster. But 2 weeks will be good for the first 3 treatments. And then the 4th treatment, you can go back to once a month, and then eventually maintenance. So it's really at your own call, to sell them for treatment. They have to pay you. And once they paid upfront, they won't feel the pain to pay you again. Every time they come to pay you $150, that will, people nowadays, they will feel underspending. But if you ask them to pay you $500 in the beginning, for $500 for $150
For, what is that, 6 treatments?
for
I'm not doing the math. 100, what are we saying? 5 treatments, 6
Five-
treatments,
5
7?
treatments. So 5 treatments, suppose it's $150, it's $750. But if you only charge them $500, that's $125, right? $125 for 5. My math is not good. We need the calculator. But anyway, you will see better results, and then they will feel more confidence with you. So I usually suggest you sell.
What is the cost per treatment?
Depending on
20
where you are.
about. Yeah.
Your cost is around $15, with the serum. So the more drop you put it on, the more costly to you. So that's why you need control your drops. It's not the more the better, because your skin can only absorb so much. So you have 4 layers. So each layer, you go past twice, once or twice. So you don't keep putting you know, like hyperpigmentation, you want to go faster. No, it doesn't work that way. Your skin can only absorb so much. So this is antioxidants. So it's almost, because today we put the second step, both the exfoliate and also the lightening together. Sometimes if you know they are coming back, you can do exfoliate first, and the second time to do the lightening. But for better result, I usually do both together.
Okay, so that was a vitamin complex. And then to finish off, I'm gonna go in with the Phyto Sun Repair. These are the boosters. So we have about 6 of those, 4 of those.
So the phyto means here, it means the sun. It's sun damaged skin. So when you have hyperpigmentation, you have wrinkles, you know they've been sun damaged. So for this one, it's equivalent to our bigger bottle for the the DNA repair. So this one, you can choose out of these 4, you can choose one of it to do the 4th treatment to so for me, I will just mainly do the cheek area, or if they have a lot of wrinkles on the forehead, you will do that. Phyto Sun is really treating the sun damaged skin. Regardless your age, we all been sun damaged. So that's the one first choice. Sun damaged skin using Phyto. But if they have a lot inflammation, like the rosacea skin, you can either use sensitive. If they are sensitive, you can use a sensitive booster. That's for calming and soothing the skin. And also for the copper peptide, that's anti-inflammatory. So you have a choice to choose either one. And the 4th one is our stem cell one, which is using the stem cell and also with the let me see, the EGF, the growth factor. So that one's are slightly more expensive. So that's really for the mature skin. If they have a lot of sun damage, they have the wrinkles and all this, you want to give them a little booster. That's why we call it booster. It's smaller bottle. So you don't do that one with the whole face. You just treat it the area, especially targeting for the wrinkle area, around the eye area, around the forehead with the 11, what you call this?
Oh, the 11 lines,
11 lines.
the angry lines.
Hi, so just to clarify, you don't do any of the booster serums all over the face. You do targeted areas with that?
Yes. I would say
Okay.
yeah, because it's such a small bottle, it's more
Yeah.
expensive. This is very concentrated. So it's really depend on your client's skin condition. And then you
Okay.
decided which one they should use.
Okay.
And
Thank
then if you bought our pen with our kit, you know, the how you say that, prototype, the whole
The box where it
box of kits.
contains.
And then later on, we will coming out by the end of August, we will coming out with bigger bottle than you can for the booster. So you can buy separated, but still keep your bottle. You can refill because I can feel it because it's $20 for a small bottles. So we will give you a bag bar, 2 ounces, except the EKG one, but not EKG, EGF one, which is 1 ounce, but you refill your EGF repair booster. So you can use that one with the chosen area, with the wrinkle area, with the sagging wrinkle, and some area you feel like they need a special boosting. It does have the stem cell ingredient in it.
And something else I want to point out, because when, I don't know, there's like some darker spots sometimes. So what you can also do is then just dab on
Yes.
target areas as well. You can do that. I also kind of wanted to jump in with kind of back when they were talking about the one client who had the melasma and her skin really, I think we have a picture of it on our Instagram. Her skin really started to change when she was using the product. The first couple treatments, she wasn't using the product. But then I guess at the third treatment, Phyllis
Started.
really insisted that, you know, she'd use the product. And then she really started getting changes.
And she loved it because her skin, she said her husband even noticed. Not only,
If your
I mean,
husband notices, it's gotta be something.
that's something, right? And she's very happy with the result. You know, you won't take your melasma totally away, but it's lighter and her skin glow.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
now
big difference.
you finished, and then we want to put
This is a product that Teresa and Phyllis designed specifically for Teresa and her clients. It has an aloe base, but aloe base, and it's
For
also for healing and cooling and soothing. Thank you. Sure.
oh, we can put that.
Okay.
That feels lovely.
Good. So we did that, and then okay, we did that. So next I would like to apply.
It's up to you. If you want to apply, that's extra cost. But if you charge your client with 150 and up, I think you can do a mask overall to finish the whole treatment. So the mask I recommended is the calming mask, which is like this. You know, the green package calming. Once we open, you will know. But we also have hydrating thermal mask. So that's a different kind of material. So thermal mask, or the next one is the cottons. So we have like 5 different types of the mask, and then you can choose. But calming mask will be the best for me. And you have to be careful because it's very fragile. So you opened it
Am I a little pink from?
slightly, not a lot.
Do you feel like you're pink?
A little bit. Yeah, feels great.
Okay. Where do you
Feels
feel
really
like
awesome.
where do you feel like you're pink?
Oh, just all over, just a little.
Okay.
Yeah, feels great. I think it's just from the acid,
Mm.
the acids.
Am I in the camera? All that. Okay. Jelly mask, very jelly. Okay, go. It's like Freddy Krueger. Or no, what is it? The Halloween. What's her name? Actress. That's back in the 80s.
So the reason I like this one, because you can see through it, is if the skin was red and you put this one on and you can see through it, you can see if the skin back to the normal color.
He has a tiny face.
I know it's a one size fit all. So sometimes, you know, skin small, you have a little bit extra.
If I probably had some little scissors, I may just go in and kind of cut so I can make it fit better on the face. Like I probably cut here so I can maybe cut a little around the eyes. If you have little teeny
And
scissors.
you can cut it and then you can put it back, you know, on the eye side.
There. Yeah, but you guys will get the idea. It's just my perfectionism here of not having any wrinkles.
You can see through it. So when the skin turn back to the normal color, this usually 10, 15, or 20, depend on how much time you have. And also you can, if you have some gadget, you know,
Like the roller, like the jade rollers.
or
Really?
the
Mm.
the red light
The-
or high, what's the other?
The red light, or and then what was the one I was thinking of?
Microcurrent.
Microcurrent, or the little glow balls that they're cold. You can.
You can put anything over the mask and then it will infuse. This mask was the base is the seaweed, and the seaweed base, that's why they can make into the jello, like jelly. This mask is very special. It's that they pour the liquid into the mold is, and then they will make this one, and all the ingredients inside the mask itself. But also we have some extra different ingredient when they soak in, they soak in. So if you have the mask, if you can try, if you still have some liquid inside of it, you can pour it out.
Pour it out and put it
And
on
then
your
put on
chest.
there.
Yeah, put it on yeah, I'm not gonna do that because you've got your
Mhm.
your. Oops, there we go.
You put on your hand and you massage. You don't do the.
Oh.
So it's no use to put on top of the skin, but you want to put on your hand and then massage their neck, yes, and their hands.
Oh.
These are good ingredients.
Let's see. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot that comes out.
And you can touch their and the neck.
Mhm.
And even massage their hands, you know, all this you can make use of it.
Yes. And we just don't want to concentrate on the face because it's our face, our neck, our décolleté, our arms, where all the aging
And the hands.
and the hands as well. So I personally think that you could also do the Mesobotanica pen on your hands and on your forearms, because I know I've got some discoloration that I would like to do away with because I don't want to look my age nor act my age. Let's stick around 30 maybe. That was a good year. That's a good time, 30, right?
Mhm.
You party all night and still get up the next day like nothing happened.
Mhm.
How's the mask feel? Does it feel
Great.
cool? Thank God.
Mhm.
And then during the summer, if you do something, so this is not, the mask can also use on other treatment. And if you some treatment will causing the skin hot, so you can keep this mask in the refrigerator, and when you take it out, it's nice and cool. And during winter time, sometimes not too hot water, they will melt, but sometimes you can pre-soak them without open, pre-soak them in the warm water, so when they coming out, it's not so cold. So you can alter, you know, all the masks because it's pre-packed, so you can soak them in you can put them in the refrigerator, or you can put them in a warm water so you just won't shocking them so cold. So you can do many things. And that's the beauty to be an esthetician, you're in control.
Mhm.
Any questions, everybody? Can you bring everybody back?
Oh, okay.
Can you bring everybody back?
So I just want to show, well, so this is how the tip looks. Get it in the camera. This is how the tip looks after all the treatments. And then when you remove it, righty tighty, lefty loosey, and then you just pull it right out and then throw it away because they're disposable. And then of course you're gonna clean the pen, you know, where's the mirror?
Yeah.
You know, wipe it down.
Yeah.
There we go. Wipe it down, sanitize it, very easy to do. And then of course, you know, because you've touched all your bottles, you still want to wipe down and sanitize your bottles as well.
With alcohol, you know, with something, spray some alcohol on it, and you just wipe down everything.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
So any questions, everybody?
Does the brightening serum help with acne marks, demarcations, color from acne?
I believe so. I think the exfoliate and also the brightening, the well, but not It's just the mark, you know, when they are
Right.
not active.
Correct.
Yeah, that will be. And we do. Did we do the oxygen mask last time? Yes, I think we did.
Stop playing with your face, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Yes, we do have quite
Have
a
it,
few treatments, especially our CO2 one. That's especially good for acne, room skin. They were brightening because with the vitamin C, penetrate with oxygen to kill the bacteria, with the vitamins to brighten the skin. And that was a treatment very good for the acne prone skin. So you have client coming in, they're not just once in a long time. You want to bring them back every month, or in the beginning for this treatment, you want them coming back every 2 weeks, and to like them to have confidence. It's like, wow, my skin really feel better and looks better. And then eventually you still want to bring them back. I have CO2 mask, or I have evanescent mask. So these are all the masks that we have. We will educate you. So next time we try to build up, since we have the treatment room built up here, so we will do more webinar with you, and with Catherine join with me. I feel more confident. I have a whole team here. You know, we're like a production team,
We
right?
are, yeah, we are. We
So
are.
it's very
And our
good.
lovely Nancy Ta, she's also wonderful. You'll see her on Instagram and Facebook. She's great with all that stuff. So we're really happy to be here, and we're here to help you any way that we can to help you be successful. I think you'll have great success with using not just the Mesobotanica pen, but also using the sachet skin therapy, the products, because of the patented technology. And that really is the difference. And just the evolution of science has been able to now get to a nanotechnology. So we've got better tools to work with now as estheticians to really get in and change people's skin. Yes, of course, if you want to be medical day spa and go for more aggressive treatments, those are also good tool too as well. However, we still, if you're doing Botox and injections and things like that, we still want to take care of our skin.
Mhm.
If you're getting Botox and injections and things like that, it doesn't alleviate the fact that you still need to have good skin, right?
Yeah, actually with sachet, if you have good skin, all those treatments like Botox or what injections,
Injections, fillers.
it will maintain longer. If your skin is very thin and it will ooze back, that you need to inject more often. But if your skin nice and healthy can hold all those injections, then you need less those aggressive treatment. But overall, we are here to make your skin healthy. But healthy is by only infusion. I like to say feeding. You need to eat healthy, then you will healthy, rather than just temporarily quick fix. So
And now I know I can look as beautiful as Phyllis does at her age. So, you know, we've got hope, ladies. So any questions or concerns?
Just to piggyback off of Catherine, I am adding, I am putting in the chat, our chief educator email address as long as, with Phyllis' email address too, and my email address. So if anybody has any more questions or anything after the webinar, feel free to reach out to us. We do have a question from Solis Day Spa, and they ask, can we do microdermabrasion with Mesobotanica?
microdermabrasion to begin with, yes, you can do that. That's part of your facial. So microdermabrasion to remove the top layers, right?
Mhm.
So I think so. That's part, yes, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you can remove the
Mhm.
dead skin. You can use microdermabrasion, or you can just use renew gel, right? You all the different thing to exfoliate, but just don't do acid peel and then you do this. No, after acid peel, then you don't touch the skin. So, you know, I don't recommend combining anything with acid peel. But with this one, you don't even need acid peel. That's too aggressive. So with our exfoliate, enough acid to exfoliate some of your top layers, I think that's good enough. Love your skin. Don't treat it like your enemy. Try to peel them, peel them, peel them. If you don't cause your skin grow back healthy, then no matter how many layers you peel your skin, it's still not the best for your skin. So feeding it and have a little patience with it, then you will experience a better glowing and hydrated,
Younger,
plump,
youthful
plump,
looking skin.
plumbing skin.
Plumping.
Plumbing,
You'll be
plumbing
plump.
skin. Yeah.
But you will be plump, because when I went to the Philadelphia show, which is really where Phyllis and I started talking more about, you know, me kind of coming into Shisei skin therapy. But I thought, well, let me go try the microneedling and let me try the nanotechnology, because that's why we go to these shows, is to see everything that's out there. So I was like, all right, I don't like the way my nasolabial folds look. I feel like they were really showing my age of over 50. There's good qualities about that and bad, but anyway, so I've noticed definitely it has changed and looks plumper. This side still needs a little bit more help.
But not injections.
But
so you
no,
want
too
this.
cheap.
Yeah.
But I am really pleased with how after 4 or 5 treatments that I've had with the Mesobotanica pen and using the Shisei products, that it really has changed my skin. And the products that I've been using for the past 15, maybe 20 years, I love. And I feel like they do a great job. But again, I was getting these deeper crevices here.
It doesn't stop anything. You
No.
feel good because they hydrate, temporarily fix your skin. That's all the product does. You know, they hydrate, soothing your top layer. But remember, your top layers is your dead skin. So no matter how well you treat it, how much you make up for the dead body, it doesn't bring them back. So you want them penetrate to the deeper for your what's that layers?
The basal layer?
Basal layers. That's your only layer is living cell. When they the antioxidants, all the ingredients, if they are able to reach to that layers, then you will see the improvement of your skin. Give a little time, at least 2 to 4 weeks, and then they will coming back gradually. And especially when I do the human studies, we always give them 6 months. Only after 6 months, you will see something visually, you can see the improvement. Otherwise, you just don't. So that's why taking pictures is important. So before and after, because so many times they forget what they looks like before. And they say, oh, this is no different. I still have my wrinkle, but no, you have less because you can compare before and after the pictures.
And because I guess we're almost a little over about an hour by the time we got everybody in here. So we've been in about an hour. One of the things I want to stress again with the Shisei, and take a look at all your products. And if it is something that you're missing or you don't like a product, we can always add one of our products into your line. Or if you wanted to start private labeling maybe specific products, because we have a whole range of that as well. So you do have a lot of options of things that you as an individual esthetician or as a company can offer your clients, so they have the best experience that they can, and most importantly have the results that they're looking for. And as the new educator here at Shisei Skin, some of the things I would like to do in the future is get together with the seasoned estheticians or new estheticians and talk about your experiences, some of your concerns or some of your triumphs or failures, because that's an area where we can all learn. So stay tuned for things like that. If you have any, what's the word I'm looking for, ideas or things that you would like to know more about, or if you are on the website and you're looking at certain products, send me an email and we can create more webinars that are specific towards what all the estheticians are wanting and to know about, because I really want to get to know you and help you and have all your clients' skin look younger and more beautiful.
Wonderful. And we are going to the West Coast for the Long Beach Trade Show. We will be there in August. And then by October, we will go down to Florida, Palm Beach, right?
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach. We will be there. And in the springtime, we have Philly show. Many people pick up just pick up the pen in the Philly show. And we will go back to New York in the next year. So we're still debating if we want to go to Las Vegas. So that's the five show that you can make appointment with us, come to the class, and then in between, tell us what you want to learn. I mean, we have almost every product to meet your need, but we just need you to let us know. Then we will target for the questions.
Awesome.
So look at her skin. Wow.
Gorgeous.
Can you make it concentrate? Make it bigger?
Yeah, it looks lighter, more dewy, younger, gorgeous. Not clear. Wait, it's getting there.
Wow, you look beautiful. We
Okay.
forgot to take a before.
I know, we're terrible with that.
Yes.
So, oh, and your lash. I also do eyelash extensions. So I'm looking at her lashes. I'm like, ooh, I could do some wonderful things with those. They're nice and long. So I think that's it. I hope everybody knows a little bit more about the Mesobotanica pen and has enjoyed Phyllis and I and our lovely model, Teresa. And again, if you have any more, if you go away and you think like, hey, what about this? Just send us an email.
Yes.
Give us a call. We're always available. Or, go on Instagram or Facebook. You can message us there as well. And stay tuned because Nancy's got some wonderful things planned as our social media expert. So we've got some fun things in store for everybody. But thank you so much for coming and joining and spending a little bit of your afternoon with us here at Sachet Skin Therapy.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Are we off? Are we done? Is that it? Okay.